Hey, what's up? It's Dramatic. This is Dramatic Reviews. I got a new schedule in place. I pop up so sporadically at this point that you really don't know when I'm going to be here and when I'm not. So I feel bad for that because without like a solid schedule, I'm never going to be able to build my channel, and that's pretty much all on me. So I appreciate the ones that stick around, the ones that know eventually I'm going to pop back up. It's all love, man. I appreciate it. I know I like to release my music and do all that. I know a lot of you cats ain't here for that, so I appreciate you being patient with me. But I've been making music for a long time, and that's like my first love before anything. The music reviews and all that, I like to do a lot too. The reactions, it's whatever. Like there's a lot of reactors out here that do this stuff. We can't monetize our channels. So some of them can, but I don't. So this is really just stuff for fun for me. And I like to reach out, say what's up to everybody every once in a while, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, that's enough talking. This is the Joyner Lucas featuring Will Smith. This is a remix of his song Will. I thought that Will was a pretty dope song. Video was cool. I like to mess around with green screen work a little bit, so thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I think we all knew eventually that probably Will Smith is going to end up on the song. I mean, we saw him give him a shout out after it was over, so that's just how this world works nowadays. So let's check out Will featuring Will by Joyner Lucas. All right. So we already heard this part. I'm only stepping in right now because the artwork that Joyner always has on his stuff is dope. I don't know who does it for him, but I mean, we know his videos are tight. So if he's gonna do these little singles and do these little, I don't even know what you really would call them. I mean, it's just artwork with like motion graphics, but it's tight, and the stuff that he does with his little singles is always pretty cool. So shout out to Joyner on that stuff, or whoever does that stuff for him. That's dope, man. He's always high quality. I'm always quality before quantity. That's just how it is. So yeah, this is dope so far. I really like the bobbleheads, and it sounds like Will's about to get it in right now. I really don't know what to expect. Like I said, man, my friend said this is dope. I'd be surprised, but and that's not hating on Will. Will's cool, but I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's check it out.
You feeling like me? I feel like a prince that turned to a king. Found me a queen. Started a family and got me a team. On top.
What? That already sounds fire. He's only spit a couple bars.
For my dreams, Joyner, I know you inspired by me, like I was inspired by Nelson Mandela. I give him a rose for every endeavor. A shout out to Julius Erving, one of the legends of worship. Muhammad Ali put to work, and he was the champ, the greatest. He earned it. I love that you think that I'm perfect, but I had plenty mistakes and burdens. My grandmama thought I was worth it. She always guided me when I was searching.
Whoa, hold up. What? This is so fire so far. Dude, his flow is butter. I don't know if Joyner wrote this for him, but I'm very surprised already with the 8 bars that he spit, because, like, okay, it's one thing to adapt to today's, like, music and be able to flow. I mean, his son could rap pretty good, if that's your style, whatever, but it's not that easy to just come from where the era that he comes from and then just jump into a song like this and rap like this. I will say, as far as syllable play goes and like just syllable count in general and writing, it's a little easier writing this style than it is kind of how he was taught, I was taught, like the older hip hop head guys, like you could say. Like, it's a little different, but he's killing it right now. So I'm wondering if he wrote this himself. If you did, man, I'm sorry for doubting you, but this is pretty fire so far.
Wouldn't be me if it wasn't for her. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be Willie. I couldn't be me if there wasn't no Eddie. I wouldn't be Will if I wasn't from Philly. Ain't me still 60 million.
Dude, even the lyrics are dope. I mean, dude, I am shocked right now. Like, for real, this is crazy. Crazy. I did not expect Will to come like this. I mean, in a sense, he's like outspitting Joyner. Because Joyner has some sick flow and he led the way, so you can't take nothing away from him because this is his flow that he's adapting and all this. But, I mean, like, what he's saying and he's rapping like that, like, on top of that butter, bro.
Million records sold, I was on fire. I ain't even need a grill. Did it all with no cuss words. I ain't had to curse just to keep it real. Me and Jazz in the late 80s, writing rhymes, make tapes daily. Fresh Prince make the babes crazy. Rest in peace to James Avery. Even when the streets call me corny, I still ain't never let the hate break me. I just wanted the respect first. I still ain't never letting fame change me. New me, but I'm old school. Big Willie on the pro tour.
Yeah.
Still fresh and I'm so smooth.
Yeah.
I still got on my old shoes.
Yeah.
I can
Oh, this is so nice. So I'll be bumping this again. Like, I like this better than the other version, like the original. And I thought the original song was pretty dope, but Will put a nice touch on this, and I'm super, super shocked right now. Like, I mean, I don't know. Shout out to you, Will. Like, this is so dope. So dope. Definitely didn't see this coming. I don't hate on Will Smith by any means, but like, I think we can all agree there's like real dope rappers and like, just hardcore MCs out there, and then there's kind of like what you would call like bubblegum rappers, like, like just corny. And I think he kind of falls more in that category. But right now, bro.
Jada 1000 kisses, ain't nothing changed since '02. Martin Lawrence get a rose too. He a legend and a go-to. Man, I love how you break the rules, pushing limits and you make it cool. Joyner Lucas wasn't made to lose. You a legend and a make it too. What a beauty, my life's a movie. I swear I'm only on take two. All my kids turned out great, and I know your son gonna be great too. Brick by brick, building a wall that no one could break. Flip by flip, glad I could help so you could be straight. And life's a trip, but who can relate? The legends are gone, but it ain't too late to give them a rose and carry the grace, cause not every hero is wearing a cape.
Oh, dude, I know you have to be feeling this. You have to know what I'm saying when you said the lyrics. It's just so well written, All of that was fire. He said so much in there. Like, I'm not even trying to break it down. I'm just too busy tripping on Will spitting his face off. Like, that's not what Will does normally. That is so dope, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna like do none of that review stuff I normally do, break down the beat, all that, because we all know this is a tight song, and I probably would have gave this probably, me, probably a 4, just because I like it, and I don't like giving 5s out like they're candy, but at the same time, like, bro, this shot up to like a 4.5, 5 to me. This is legit, bro. This is dope, and I'm real excited because I've been listening to so much music lately, and hearing some dope tracks here and there, but just kind of hearing the same old dope tracks here and there. Like, I'm kind of getting, I don't want to say uninspired, but I'm getting a little uninspired.
Feeling like Will, I feel like a prince, I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, cause I was a blessed with no one will feel. Don't know how it feels, I wanted to flex, they told me to chill. I'm making a flip, my life is a flick.
All right, man. Well, that's it. That was Joyner Lucas featuring Will Smith with Will. Very good song. I would go check that out. That is fire. The best I've ever heard Will Smith rap ever. As far as Joyner goes, it is his song. Joyner did his thing. I really liked the green screen video when the original came out. The whole, just the way he was giving shout out and props to Will on there, and with the Men in Black and all the other scenes, the iRobot. So yeah, shout out to Joyner for being innovative and always thinking outside the box. He doesn't like to just be just like everyone else. He's not a gimmick rapper. I mean, he does try and think of things that'll work, but he definitely not someone's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna make a song about cancer or gay marriage or something just to kind of like get record sales. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Joyner for being creative. Shout out to Will Smith for spitting the dopest bars that seen him spit in a long time. And yeah, and be looking out for more from me. I just put a schedule up on my little channel art there. It says Monday is music reviews. Wednesday is just kind of beat sessions. I'll be doing just making beats live, and just just posting instrumentals, stuff like that. And then on Friday, I will be doing the Earwax Show, which is a podcast where I'll have guests on there, we'll have live performances, and just talk hip hop. Just gonna be like hip hop talk, all kinds of different stuff. So yeah, so be watching for that. I'm gonna be popping up more. That's why I give myself a schedule, force myself. I got time right now, so let's make this happen. This is your boy Drum. Hit that notification